Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. Today we are talking about the new moon in the sign of Aquarius. This is occurring on January the 29th of 2025, and it is our very first new moon of this calendar year. So we're going to talk a little bit about this moon, and then we are going to get into each sign and see where this is highlighting aspects for you guys in your lives. And we're going to pull out a card for each sign here as well. I'll put all the timestamps down below so that it's easy to find and easy to jump around. Do watch your sun, moon, and your rising sign for your big picture. So new moon in Aquarius. All right, Aquarian energy is futuristic, ruled by Uranus, who, by the way, goes direct tomorrow on the 30th. Okay, so new moon on the 29th, Uranus, Aquarian's ruler, direct on the 30th. And Uranus is a little bit of a wild card in astrology. Uranus tends to bring us some shocks and surprises. It is the great awakener. We can certainly have something sudden, unexpected go on. Maybe you are the one that's initiating something that people don't quite expect. But Uranus tends to, whatever we think is going to change or is going to come to fruition, Uranus likes to throw us a little bit of a wild card aspect towards us. So we never know quite what to expect with Uranus. But direct energy is forward. It's futuristic, right? We're breaking free. Uranus can help us break free from the past. And we can have those breakthroughs that we've been waiting for. So it can be really quite exciting energy. But Aquarian energy is, sometimes very logical, very wise, highly intuitive, okay, but very future focused. If you have an Aquarius in your life, you know that they tend to think about things a little bit differently. They solve problems a little bit differently than other people do. They're very much the outside the box kind of thinkers. Aquarian energy is very tied to technology, science and technology. We could collectively be hearing about some sort of breakthroughs in those areas, right, that can really help humanity. The humanitarian sign of the zodiac is Aquarius, okay? And of course, you've probably heard a lot of stuff about Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years. Power back to the people, change for the people, breakdown of old structures and systems, and opening up the pathway for a better tomorrow for all of us and for all of humanity. Change tends to be a little bit slow. Sometimes it's sudden, unexpected. Sometimes it's a slow go. But all of these things are shifting and changing. And sometimes this change can be scary. Okay, and moon energy can sometimes highlight our fears. There's a lot of uncertainty going on. Try not to immerse yourself too much in news, okay? Because there's some things that are meant to scare you or to shock you into maybe acceptance, maybe submission. Pluto, we're taking our power back. Okay, just remember that. So what has control, what has power over you? The shift to humanity, the shift to the collective is to take back our personal power and our collective power as well and make that better tomorrow. So that Aquarian energy is very powerful, very strong, and very much forward thinking. But with the first new moon of the year, new moons, of course, are a great time to start something new, to set intentions, to start a new goal, a project, a dream, a career, a relationship, you name it. Aquarian energy is tied with the 11th house of your wishes, goals, and dreams, also tied to your social networking here as well. So some of you could be forging new social connections, new business connections, and maybe even finding that you want to get out there and meet some more people. You may be changing your social media as well, because Aquarian energy rules your social media with your 11th house. Some of you could be stepping away from social media. You're trying to make the break. Or maybe you are putting up some boundaries and limiting the amount of time you spend on social media, because maybe you're figuring out that, hey, you know what? It's not healthy anymore. It's not doing me any good. It's getting in my way of creating the life that I want. A lot of wasted time that can be spent on social media, right? But by the same token, you might just find that you're cleaning up your friends list. You're detaching from kind of groups and things that you've been connected to on social media, and you're like, it's just noise, it's just clutter, it's just noise, it's not helping me. But by the same token, you could be engaging with new people and new connections and new social groups. But in order to make way for the new, we got to get rid of the old, right? So a lot of new energy coming in here. Now, we do have the power of your words, the power of communication. It's very important for us all to remember our words hold power. Our words hold weight, and we can speak things into existence. We can also speak something out of existence if we wish. Okay, so focus on powerful communication. Use your power words and your affirmations at this new moon. Okay, we do have luck in the air as well. All right, especially when it comes to money, to your career, to expanding your horizons, and also love and romance and your spiritual self here as well, because this new moon has some very positive alignment to Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. Neptune, of course. Now, Neptune, we do have to be careful with Neptune, especially Venus and Neptune, because if there's some suspicions going on, or if we think that, maybe something isn't quite right, okay, Neptune is good at throwing a fog over something, all right? So you might need to ask some questions and get some clarity about something there that may be hidden or deceptive, okay? Look at something in a new lens. All right. But for the most part, though, okay, this is a very positive aspect. Jupiter brings us good luck, good fortune, wisdom, growth, abundance. It's some wonderful stuff going on. Jupiter always wants to bring us something beneficial. And of course, Venus, the planet of beauty, love, money, resources, new beginnings, fertility. It's time to create something and watch it grow. Neptune can certainly be about our dreams. And yes, it can bring something could be veiled, okay, that we need to unearth. But this can bring us some, spiritual growth here as well. All right, we could have second chances for some of you at this new moon, a second chance to write your story, a second chance at love, a second chance at money, a second chance at a dream, something that you always wanted to follow. Okay, so again, a very magical new moon. Now, this does also coincide with the Lunar New Year. So I'm not by any stretch expert in in the Chinese calendar, Chinese astrology. Okay, but it is the Lunar New Year. So new moon, Aquarius, Western astrology, Lunar New Year in the Chinese astrology. So a lot of new energy, a lot of fresh perspectives, new opportunities, a new way of looking at the world, maybe even throw a new way to look at an old issue, right? This is where we can revive something, have a second look at something. And it is bringing in this Lunar New Year, the year of the wood snake. So I'm not going to go into that. So you can go look it up. What does the year of the wood snake mean? And, you can figure out your Chinese zodiac if you don't already know it. And you can get some more information for yourself there. So some exciting stuff going on. We also at this time have a great planetary alignment going on. If you haven't looked up in the skies lately, we do have, I think right now it's either 6 or 7 planets all appearing to be in alignment in the night sky. And on I think it's the 25th of February is when Mercury will join the mix as well. So if the planets are getting into alignment, so are we. The planets have an energetic impact on us. The moon, we know the moon affects our tides. The moon affects our moods, our emotions, right? So the other planets do so as well. So depending where you are in the world, you may or may not be able to see them all with your naked eye. Light pollution might get in the way. You may or may not need binoculars. You probably don't need a telescope, but I can see 6 of them right now with my naked eye. I'm up in the Western Hemisphere. And that's on a nice, clear, starry night when I'm walking down a quiet suburban street. So, depending on the light pollution, you may need a little bit of help from binoculars. But it is a really cool thing. We do have these things happen every couple of years or so, but it's It's a little bit rarer that we would have this many. Okay, so we got an extra one or two in there than we normally would. But anyways, it's really interesting that this is happening right at this time. It's like 2025 is a year of transition and things are moving, albeit slowly. They're coming into place, they're coming into alignment. So it's very interesting to see what may lie ahead for all of us. But embrace this new moon energy. It really is magical, and we really want to make this one count. All right, sets the stage for our year ahead. Having said all of that, we're going to move on to each individual sign. We'll highlight where this moon is going to have the most impact for you. It could be things coming in. It could be things maybe leaving. You want to wipe the slate clean sometimes on a new moon, have that fresh start. But for the most part, it is all about the new or those improved things in our world. But I'll leave the timestamps down below for you guys. If you do enjoy your reading, please do take a moment to press the thumbs up button. Hitting that like button there does really help my channel grow and get seen. It helps the video get seen by more people. And feel free to drop a comment as well. Drop a heart in the comment section. I'll heart you back and we'll get all kinds of beautiful love and beautiful energy flowing around us. So timestamps down below. We're going to start with Aries. Good luck in this new moon, and I'll see you next time. Hello there, Aries. So this new moon is happening in your 11th house, ruled by Aquarius anyway. Your 11th house is your wishes, your goals, your dreams, your social networks, your social connections, your technology-based connections there as well. So some of you could be making new friends. You might be feeling a little bit more social, but at the same time, you could be cleaning house. All right. But it's certainly a great new moon to really make that big wish upon the star. What do you want? What do you want to change? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to try in the short term, in the long term? This new moon will come to fruition in a full moon in 6 months. Okay. And, so look in the short term for the next couple of weeks, and then look for the long term there as well, and set your intentions. Be ready to follow through. We've got prosperity coming in here for you guys. Love it. All right. This is a time you'd be very well informed to set some intentions for money, prosperity, growth in your investments, that kind of thing. So some of you could have some prosperous ventures that are opening up for you, maybe a new job or maybe a promotion. Some of you could have some money coming your way with this new moon as well over the next couple of weeks. And it can be something that is coming from a very unexpected source, Uranus. Okay. So just be ready to receive. All right. That's what I have for you, Aries. Good luck in this new moon. And we're going to move on now to Taurus. Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. So this is occurring in your 10th astrological house, ruled by Capricorn, and is very much focused on your career. So some of you are opening the doors to a new career path. Maybe it's just a new job. Maybe it's a new position. Maybe it's a new project that can bring you some sort of rewards and recognition and show people what you are made of, because in the 10th house, it's also about our reputation. So allow your wonderful reputation to precede you, and you just never know. You could get rewards, accolades, and opportunities. All right, but this is a great time to start new projects, to set those career goals for yourself. And then don't forget to get started, okay, to put one foot in front of the other. But others of you could have some doors opening with this new moon. Look in the short term and the long term. We have light energy coming in here for you guys as well. So this can certainly be a time of enlightenment for you. This can also be a time where you might want to work with do some candle magic, perhaps, for some of you. But the light energy is a positive energy. It's illuminating. Light can bring clarity. It can bring a sense of focus. It can be where we get the clarity that we need to make the changes that we need. If we've been feeling a little bit lost, this is where we get some clarity here as well. So you could have this big burst of understanding. Something can be illuminated for you at this time. And, it's better than something being hidden in the dark. What do you need to shine a light on as well? What has been hiding? What have you been keeping under wraps? What do you need to bring out into the open? The light represents something out in the open here. And so if you've been keeping something under wraps, this could be a time for you when you are ready to share something with the world. All right, whether it's a hope and a dream and a wish, or maybe it's something you've been creating, something you've been working on behind the scenes. All right, but it's beautiful light-filled time for you guys. I'm going to leave that there for you. I thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon, and we are heading out to Gemini. Hello there, Gemini, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. So this is occurring in your 9th astrological house, which brings in some Sagittarian energy and ruled by Jupiter. So you could have an extra dose of luck headed your way with this new moon. Very nice aspect. Some of you with the 9th house energy, you are, this is an energy of travel and adventure. This is an opportunity for you to maybe break free out of something that's been holding you back. Maybe you haven't been having a lot of fun, and now it's a time to find more ways to have some more fun. Try something new. Maybe this is like a little bit of a daredevil energy for you here in this energy as well. The 9th house does have to do with travel and adventure, but it also has to do with education as well and learning. And so this can certainly be an energy where maybe some of you want to go back to school. You might go on maybe you want to go and travel Europe, but you want to do it for a reason other than just to be an annoying tourist. Maybe you want to learn something while you're there, learn some history or archaeology or cultural history or something, right? Something where you absorb information while you are also having some really positive adventure. So this can also be an energy where you might meet someone new, and this person could come from a foreign land. Some of you could be considering moving to a different city, a different country, perhaps. Or if you have some career goals, maybe it's a more global company there. But certainly matters of the higher mind occur in the 9th house here as well. You might be acquiring some wisdom. You could get a deeper understanding of something that you've been going through, working through, or something that has maybe kind of gone a little bit sideways. Wisdom comes from those experiences. And so you might be gaining a deeper understanding. You might be having a little bit more of a philosophical outlook on something here as well. But you can certainly be expanding your mind in many, many ways with this new moon. We have compassion coming here for you. Be kind, all right? Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. When we show a little bit of compassion, okay, this is really connecting with our heart space, with our heart center. Okay, where do you need to show a little bit more compassion in your life? Is it to other people? Are you sometimes a little bit abrupt? Do you sometimes just jump from one person to another person and, you don't stop and actually listen? Are you hard on yourself? Here, remember, kindness and compassion, we do talk about this and showing it to other people. And it certainly is, a really positive thing. And especially when we've got the new moon in Aquarius, because this can be encouraging you. Aquarian energy is humanitarian energy. So this new moon can be encouraging you to show more compassion and kindness to others, maybe volunteer, maybe offer someone assistance, even if it's something small. It can just be time, it can be money, whatever. But maybe you have got like an elderly neighbor or something, or maybe a single parent lives next door and they never have time to mow their lawn. Showing compassion and kindness could just be, you're mowing your lawn, why don't you just mow theirs too? It might take you an extra 15 minutes, right? And it's no big deal, but it might mean the world to them, right? Maybe you have a coworker who is sick, so maybe you pick up a little bit of slack every once in a while, right? So what are ways that you can be more compassionate and kind to the people around you? But also be kind to yourself, all right? Because we do tend to beat ourselves up a little bit, and we do need to be nice to ourselves. So show yourself, give yourself a little bit of a break here, Gemini. Okay, we're all human. We're all here on an adventure for some of us, but a learning curve for some of us here as well. And we're all meant to stumble and fumble and trip up somewhere along the way. So don't beat yourself up too much. Okay, give yourself a little bit of a hug, all right? And but also share that hug with other people. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon. We're moving on to Cancer. Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This is happening in your 8th astrological house. So your 8th house energy ruled by Pluto. All right. Endings, new beginnings. 8th house is money and resources that you share with other people. Joint finances, joint loans, things that you possess with another person. So considering this is new energy, this can be where you're maybe buying a house with a significant other. You could be even, paying off a loan, and now you got a little bit of financial freedom, right? A new little adventure there for you with other people's money. Some of you might be moving in with somebody. You could be paying some taxes, right? 8th house has to do with taxes. It's the things that are inevitable in life, right? We've got birth, death, taxes, and of course, loans or other people's money there as well. So this can certainly be a time where some of you are making some changes in your money world in some way, whether you're buying something, paying something off. If you are, something could be shifting in your home as well. This is a great time to make some change. Also, if you do share money resources with another person, this is a great time at the very beginning of the year to go back to a reset. Are things balanced and equal? What does that mean to you? Is everyone still happy with the situation? Or is there something different that you need to do? Great time to take a new approach, okay, at your money situation there. I think that for some of you, you might also be solving some squabbles, okay, because it does have to do with inheritance. And so it can be where, if maybe someone has left something to someone in their will and someone else wants it, this might be where you try and, resolve some differences and things like that, and, really focus on the more important things perhaps, okay? So you could be certainly resolving something no matter what. We have fulfillment. Hey, would you look at that? So this can certainly be where you get what you want. Remember that the power of your intention and where you put your focus, where you put your energy will bring you what you want. Sometimes quickly, sometimes it's a little bit longer down the road, and we need to remember to keep the faith. Now, the fulfillment energy can, of course, also represent something coming to fruition for you. So, again, maybe some money, maybe it has to do with another person being in your 8th house. You could be paying off something, having that financial freedom. Or you could be getting a yes. Fulfillment is a yes, right? So you could be getting a yes somewhere, a yes to that loan, buying a new car, buying a new house, making some home improvements maybe there as well. Okay. And it could just be that, of course, when you join forces and your finances with another person, then maybe this gives, a little bit more stability in your money sector here as well. But whatever it is, there's fulfillment that is activating for you here. It can also be personal fulfillment. What makes you happy? Is it money? Is it something else? Is it your job? Is it something else? Right? So think about what brings you fulfillment, happiness, and joy, and focus on that. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon. We're going to move on now to Leo. Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This is happening in your 7th house of partnerships. So, right, so like we said at the beginning of the reading, there's some nice aspects here to Jupiter, great thing, but also to Venus and Neptune. So there could be a little bit of love and romance in the air, maybe a second chance at love and romance. If something has been out of balance, this can be where you can bring something in. There can be some healing, okay, from some old wounds perhaps, and this gives you freedom to move forward. Relationships, of course, can be love and romance, but they can also be friendships, other partnerships, business partnerships, any kind of relationship that we have in our lives. Some of you could be potentially opening the door to new friends, new business partnerships, new love and romance. Remember, though, that we do have Neptune. So if you are harboring some sort of suspicions or something right now, Neptune may be helping to keep something a little bit veiled. All right, Neptune can sometimes do that, can cause some confusion. So just be aware of the potential here for some confusion or misunderstandings, because there could be something going on that you don't know about or you're not seeing, and it may or may not be nefarious. Okay, so try not to jump to conclusions and maybe just ask questions. Aquarian energy does like to seek the truth. Okay, so make sure you're seeking the truth about something and not jumping to conclusions presumptively. All right, but this can certainly be a wonderful new moon for love and romance and friendships and camaraderie and improving relationships, maybe even stepping something up a notch. But if you are single and ready to mingle here, Leo, this is your time to shine, and you could just get a little bit of a lucky break. We have adventure, wonderful energy, adventure, get out, meet new people, have fun, connect with people, work on those relationships. Okay. And sometimes, sometimes we can feel more connected with the people in our lives by going out and trying something new, going out and having fun, maybe going out on a little bit of a road trip. Okay. We can form those bonds. We can deepen those bonds. Maybe we can even have like a little bit of a reset. All right. And this is a perfect time and a perfect energy for you to do that. But the adventure card, is there something that you want to do that you've been putting off or that you've never tried? You're being encouraged to do that now. Okay. But at the very least, have some fun, infuse adventure into your life. Okay. Tap into that inner child. And you can get a lot of rewards and a lot of fulfillment out of that. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Leo. Thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon. We'll move on now to Virgo. Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. You should find this a very pleasant new moon. This is happening for you in your 6th house, which is your home house, your home energy. So this can be really wonderful for you to focus on yourself, focus on your daily habits, patterns, and routines, your daily life, your work. Some of you could be wanting to turn over one big old new leaf here with this new moon. Okay, your 6th house does have to do with your health, happiness, and well-being, your daily habits, patterns, and routines, also your pets. Okay, so it's a great time for a checkup, not just for you, but also for your furry friends. Some of you might be getting a new pet. You could be feeling some healing if you've maybe had one of your little babies there cross over the Rainbow Bridge. Maybe now you're opening your heart to getting another little furry friend. It's always kind of a hard decision, isn't it? I've been there a few times myself, but I've decided that my life is more fulfilling with my furry friends than without them. So, even though their lives are shorter than ours, they are wonderful companions. This is a great time for you to get a checkup. For some of you here, maybe you're wanting to start a new exercise regime, or you want to eat a little bit better, or you want to focus on your spiritual health, right? All of these things, the things we do day to day. Some of you are looking to switch up your daily routine, and maybe your morning routine. Do you hit the snooze button 20 times before you finally drag your butt out of bed? Are you an early bird, or do you like to sleep in late? Something there, maybe you can change something. Even changing something by like 5 minutes can really shift the energy of your day. All right. But if you want to start anything new patterns, new habits, new diet and exercise, new spiritual practices, whatever it happens to be, okay, this is the time to get started. All right. And we have divinity. There's your spiritual practice. All right. So a great time for you to, have a look at your day. Do you have a lot of time for spiritual practice? It does take time, right? It's not necessarily like a 30-second a day kind of thing and we're one and done. It's a commitment. So number one, you have the power to manifest through your spiritual practice. Whether it's some short meditations, whether you write something down, set your intentions, whatever works for you, okay, is what's going to work for you. Remember to focus on the things you want to attract into your life. Don't waste energy or time on the things that you don't. If you want a new perfect body, whatever that looks like to you, then focus on that. Envision it, because you can create it. If you are, looking to have, try a new, a new, I don't know, a new creative project, right? Envision that. Whatever you envision, you create. And the power is strong. The force is strong with you, my friends. All right. So, great time to start some spiritual practice or to up your game or maybe to get back to it if you've kind of lost your way. Sometimes our daily hustle and bustle of life, right, gets in the way. Sometimes we're just so busy or we've got so many distractions that we just can't put our focus on our spiritual selves. This is a perfect time for you to have a look at that too and say, where can I clear a little bit of space and time? How can I shake up some energy here a little bit? But the magic and the power lies in you to create change, to attract new things, and to have that wonderful, fulfilling life that you're looking for. And this is highlighting that magic for you. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Good luck in this new moon. I thank you for watching, and we are moving on now to Libra. Hello there, Libra, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This can be fun for you guys with this one. This is happening in your fifth house. The fifth house is very creative energy. It's where we have fun. We do the things that bring us pleasure and joy, a smile to our face. We get out, we connect with people, we tap into our inner child. We start new creative projects, right? The things that make us feel good, the things that make us feel wonderful in our lives, right? Whether it's people or doing activities or those creative projects, all right? So very fun energy. This can also be where you do connect with people, and with Aquarian energy being connected with your social life a little bit. This can be where you're meeting new people or you're getting together with people that maybe you haven't seen for a while. All right, but some can certainly have some great social aspects to it. The fifth house new moon. Some of you could be looking to start a family. You might have a little surprise there with Uranus going direct tomorrow, okay, on the 30th, okay, and Uranus does shake things up a little bit and brings us the unexpected. So if you aren't looking for an unexpected pregnancy, you might want to take some steps in regards to that. Okay, you might need to be a little bit cautious, all right, because anything goes. And of course, it is futuristic energy, right? So something that can have some life-changing effects there for you, all right? But certainly some fun energy, some lighthearted energy coming in there for you. We have breathe, all right? Breathe, deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, sometimes life gets a little bit busy. Sometimes life gets a little bit hectic. And this new moon is bringing in some peaceful energy for you. Okay, showing you that, you can have an energetic reset. You can breathe in with the good, out with the bad, literally. Okay, so breathe. If you're in times of stress, breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, if you are in a heated discussion with somebody, sometimes the best thing you can do is just take a deep breath before you answer. All right. But whatever you're doing during your day, you're encouraged here to focus on your breath work. Okay. At any time, it just takes a few seconds. We can recenter our energy and regroup. And all it is 3 deep breaths in, one at a time, obviously. Deep breath in, hold it for 3 seconds, and then the deep breath out. We can do it anywhere. We can do it in our office. We can do it in the car. We can do it in a bathroom stall. We can do it, hiding around the corner of your boss's office, and it's a very quick thing. It's a very quick reset, but it can really shift your energy. Okay. And it can also change how you would respond to something as well. All right. But breathing exercises are going to be very beneficial for you. And, this can be something that you can incorporate in your meditative practices. Usually does focus on breath work. If you're doing any yoga, again, you can focus on some breath work there as well. But I think the universe is also saying to some of you, breathe. Okay. It's going to be okay. If you've been through some challenges, some struggles, if you feel like you've been blocked, if you've been feeling like nothing's working for you, breathe through it. Okay. Breathe through the stress, breathe through the anxiety. Okay. And put one foot in front of the other and trust in yourself, trust in your direction. And breathing can also help clear our head, right? Clear our head, clear our mind. And again, move forward, move through something. So especially if you've got a bit of a surprise headed your way. Some surprises, I mean, even though some surprises are really good, they can also throw us for a loop a little bit. And it's like, oh man, I didn't see that coming. And so you just never know. You could have something coming your way that's really positive, okay, but can be life-changing. And it's something you may not have seen coming. So just breathe through the energy, breathe through that. And then it's like, okay, whew, now what? Now let's deal with this thing, no matter how good, okay? Because life-changing events, even though joyous, they can be stressful, all right? So when faced with stress, breathe, all right? But I feel like there is some messages, some energy coming through where you need to quiet your conscious mind in order to receive it, okay? And breathing is one way we quiet that conscious mind. We open up our energy and then we get in receiving mode. So I think there's something important coming in here for some of you with this energy and with this new moon, okay? I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Good luck in this new moon. I thank you for watching. We're moving on now to Scorpio. Hello there, Scorpio, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This is happening in your 4th astrological house, which is very much about your home, your family, where you live, your sense of privacy and security, your children, your ancestors even as well. Some of you, maybe you've got a little bit of a secret that comes late, a little family secret maybe. Some of you are wanting to spend a little bit more time with your family, more time at home, less time at work. This is a great new moon to kind of think about the future. Where do you live? Are you happy where you live? If not, maybe you're looking to make a change there, okay? But this is all about your foundation, your roots that you've planted, okay? If you, maybe some of you, it's a new moon, maybe you feel like you're starting over again, you're starting fresh. Maybe you're living in a new house, or maybe you don't have a home for yourself at the moment, so that's something you want to focus on. Perhaps your family, you may have had some changes in there, some changes in some relationships. With the 4th house, it can have to do with a focus on your children. There could be something new going on there. So, it could be a pregnancy announcement somewhere along the way there, just saying. But I feel that it really is about, in this energy, about having a solid foundation for tomorrow, for the future. And so if you don't feel that that's what you've got at the moment, then this is where you're focusing. It's where you're setting those intentions. But you've got to believe in yourself. Okay, you got to believe in yourself, got to trust yourself and trust the universe. Be open to opportunities, be open to new beginnings of all kinds, okay? Someone might be buying a home, might be paying off a home loan at this time. Financial freedom would be nice, right? If you own your own home, or you could maybe be going into financial debt in order to own your own home. You could be moving to a new neighborhood. You could be moving to a new city, perhaps there as well. One of your children could be moving back home. So we can have second chances, right? So maybe they move back home or they could be moving out. Okay, so all of these things going on in the home and the family for you at this time. Some of you could also be looking to have a home-based business, okay, or to change your work-home life balance in some way, all right? Meditate. Oh, yes, people. All right. Meditation is going to be your key to unlock your true passion, purpose, desires, to help you make change, to help you get through stress and struggles. Meditate without expectation, though, okay? Sometimes we meditate for a purpose. We meditate for a reason. We meditate to bring ourselves something, attract something to us. We meditate to bring love to us, to money to us. But sometimes we just need to meditate and have a blank slate. Not have any expectations and just allow. Some of you have left a little bit of meditative practice behind, and this is your call to come back to the fold. But I think some of you are going to see some very beneficial and wonderful things come to fruition and come to you because of your spiritual practice. But again, we need to let go of expectations. We don't want to obsess, Scorpio. Okay, we want to allow, not obsess. All right. So if you've got like a whole daily stack of things that you do every single day that are part of your spiritual practice, maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too little, right? What do you feel? right? So really tap into your feelings there. But I do think that there's some answers or opportunities, some magical stuff coming your way via your meditation. Okay. I'm going to leave that there for you. I thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon. I'm going to move on to Sagittarius. Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This is happening in your third house. Okay, so your third house is a little bit of a mixed bag. Okay, ruled by Mercury, Gemini energy. So there could be a lot of communication, a lot of chatter, a lot of gossip. You could be talking to new people. You could be finding new ways to communicate with people. You could have some invitations, offers, and opportunities coming your way, some exciting stuff. Because the third house also has to do with vehicles and driving, okay? Because it has to do with short trips, short distance travel. Some of you could be buying a new car. You could be potentially going on a short little trip at this time. Some of you could actually be considering a move to a different city or a different neighborhood, right? The third house has to do with your neighborhoods also. But it does also have to do with technology, okay? Your phones, your computers, your TVs, that kind of stuff. And with the new moon energy, some of you could be having a technology upgrade at this moment in time. You could also be looking at new ways to use your technology, or you could be invoking new ways about how you look at your technology, because there is a little bit of a shift from being too connected and obsessed and glued to our phones, our technology, our computers. And part of our future, while it does include our technology, it's also bringing a heightened awareness to us that too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So you could find yourself breaking away from the need to look at your phone 24 hours a day. You could be finding a way to be a little bit less on the computer and a little bit more creative or more out there in the world, more communicative to people face to face, that kind of thing. So you could be breaking away from some technology in some way, shape, or form. But again, some of you could be buying something new, and this can be really exciting sometimes as well. It's like, whoa, the new version is coming out. Okay, but you could also be recognizing that those new versions that they bring out every 6 months is just to keep you buying their stuff. And there's nothing really new. So you're like, no, my phone, I just hit my desk with my baby toe. That really hurt. Anyways, but you could be recognizing that, hey, you know what? I think I'm being scammed. I don't need a new phone every 6 months. I don't even need one every year. I'm going to keep hold of this baby. And so you could be, again, looking at something with a new set of eyes. You could be also be talking to new people. Did I say that? We've got beautiful energy here for you, and it's very Venus based. Okay, Venus is creativity and fertility and love and romance and beauty. What do you find beauty in? Do you find yourself beautiful, attractive? Okay, because yes, you are. All right. Take solace, take note, spend time with the things or the people that you find beauty, that enhance your world. This can be anything from painting your house walls a different color, and so you can feel more immersed in some beautiful colors that speak to you or that are calming. This can be about, maybe you're going to meet someone with a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul. It doesn't have to be male or female. Okay. This can just be a new person in your life. This can be you finding beauty in all of the small things. Okay. So it's not always about the bright and shiny technology. Sometimes it's about the simple things that we find the most beauty and the most solace in. But ultimately, this is a reminder that you have a beautiful heart, you have a beautiful soul, you are a beautiful human, a beautiful spiritual soul living in a human body, okay? And no matter where you are in your life, no matter what is going good, no matter what is maybe not going so good, okay, find beauty in yourself and find beauty in your reflection in the mirror and find beauty in the simple things that are around you. When we look for the beauty, when we look for all those things, we find them, and they're really not that hard to find. Gonna leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. Good luck in this new moon. Embrace the magic of it, okay? Because, we've got that beautiful alignment with Jupiter, your ruler. All right, so a little bit of extra love and good fortune headed your way with this new moon, okay? So I thank you for watching, and we're going to move on to Capricorn. Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This is happening in your second house. Now, your second astrological house has to do with money, ruled by Taurus and Venus. And we do have Venus at play in this new moon. So you could have some doors opening in regards to your money. You could have a new investment opportunity, a new job opportunity. You could be getting a promotion, a raise, a gift of something here. Something can come to fruition for you, or you could be having that door of opportunity opening up for you. You might be buying yourself something new, or you could be looking at the things that you own and possess and wondering, do I need all these things? And so some of you could be decluttering, simplifying things, new moon energy, okay? The second house has to do with your money, how you make it, how you spend it, the things you own, the things you possess, what you find value in, okay? And also your sense of self-worth. Are you worthy of money? What is your belief system around money and prosperity and abundance? Okay, now is the time to turn over a new way of thinking. Okay, if anything that you previously believed in is not serving you well anymore. Okay, time to turn over a new leaf for the future. The future is bright. Okay, this is a great time to, again, maybe declutter, maybe make some money off of some of the things that you already possess. This is really understanding your values, okay, or beliefs around your finances, and whether you're deserving of them. All right. Remember, we're all deserving of abundance. Second house is ruled by Venus, new beginnings, something coming to fruition for us, the opportunity to grow and expand, but also to recognize that, sometimes money is a means to an end, right? I mean, we do need to make money in our material world. We need to pay our bills. We need to have a roof over our head. We need some stability and security. And that does unfortunately come via money a lot of times, right? But we don't want to become too obsessed, because then it can eat away at our soul. So we need to find a healthy balance, okay, between focusing on money and enjoying what we have. All right. But there could certainly be some interesting things going on for you and some new opportunities opening up. We've got clarity here for you guys. Okay, so get clear. What do I want? What do I need? What works for me? What doesn't work for me? Okay, ask questions, especially when it comes to money. We're not all experts in money matters. And so you could have a new investment opportunity, for example, that comes your way. But maybe you don't know all the ins and outs of it. So maybe you don't know what the risk is. Maybe you don't know what the potential payback is, or the length of term. Is my money going to be stuck here for the next 10 years, right? And so, whatever it is, ask questions. Asking questions will bring you information. This can bring you clarity. But this can also be about being clear on what you want and why. The universe doesn't care why you want something. If you want $1 million, the universe is like, great, as long as you're clear you want $1 million and you really feel like you can have it and you're attaching all those emotions to it, wonderful. The universe doesn't care why, right? But you need to know, right? The more clarity you have when setting your intentions, and the more clear you are while you are setting those intentions, the more likelihood that something will come to fruition for you. So speak your intentions into existence, but be very clear and focus on what you want to attract and not what you don't want. Remember, wherever your energy and intention goes, that's what flows back to you. And we want to make sure it's all the good stuff. But I do feel here in this energy as well, because at the new moon, we have a Cazimi as well. And a Cazimi can bring you clarity on something. So be open to answers or information via any means necessary. At this new moon, it could come from spiritual source, it could come from your dreams, it could come from anything, right? Just signs, symbols, synchronicities of all kinds. All right. Something that brings you clarity, maybe points you in a certain direction, and just be open to receiving the messages. Okay. Because it could be something very, very interesting, very profound, and maybe, again, something a little bit unexpected. Thank you to Uranus on the next day after the new moon going direct. So it can be something very interesting there for you. All right. But get clear and get clarity before you make any moves as well, especially with your money, okay? Not that it's necessarily anything bad. It's just always a good idea to do that, right? Make sure you know what you're getting into before you sign on a dotted line anywhere. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon. And we're heading on now to Aquarius. Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to your new moon reading. This is so wonderful and exciting for you. For the most part, it's a very pleasant new moon. A great way to start off the year. Happy birthday to all of you. This new moon happens to land on my birthday, so I got hopefully an extra dose of luck. I'm an Aquarius sun, but I'm also a Sagittarius rising, and of course I've got Jupiter there. So if you also have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, expect hopefully a extra boost of luck into your world. But the new moon in your sign is all about you. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Where do you want to go? What do you want to try? What do you want to create in your life? Your first house energy is about how you face the world, the face you put on for your world. Some of you could be considering a new like a makeover, like a new wardrobe, a new hairstyle, a new hair color, perhaps, maybe get yourself like go to the spa for the day, right? The focus is on you, Aquarius. Okay, the goals, the dreams that you have that make you happy, that make you fulfilled. Okay, but use and harness the power of this new moon in your sign. Embrace the luck of Jupiter. Thank you, Jupiter, our most beneficial planet. Okay, thank you, Venus, bringing us abundance and opportunities, maybe some love and romance for some of you here. And let's thank Uranus in advance as well, because Uranus goes direct tomorrow on the 30th, the day after the new moon. Uranus is your modern day ruler, and Uranus can help break free from something that's been holding you back. You might have a breakthrough. And this can open doors for your future, but Uranus can also shake things up a little bit, because we never know what Uranus is up to behind the scenes, but we can thank Uranus in advance because it's leading the way to a better tomorrow. And we have here tranquility. Lovely energy. Now there could be some news or information that comes in that gives you a little bit of peace of mind, but you're encouraged to find some quiet space at this new moon. Some quiet space to set your intentions. Maybe you want to meditate. Maybe you want to do some yoga. Maybe you just want to be alone for the day. I myself booked 3 days off of work just for my birthday. I am far too old to work on my birthday. Thank you very much. So I'm just not doing it. Besides, I manage a whole bunch of people. They're fine. But this is so I can have some peace and quiet, because I haven't had a lot of that lately, and I need to reset. So in the tranquility energy, you're reminded to find some time for yourself to reset, refocus, regroup, renew, fresh start, new astrological year for you, lunar new year for you guys as well. Luck is in the air, love is in the air, okay, and new beginnings or improvements are all in the air. We want to harness all of this energy. So find some quiet space for yourself, even if it's 15 minutes sitting in your car in the dark in a parking lot somewhere. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter where. It just matters that you do, okay? But it's also, I feel like there may be something that is shifting energetically for you, that you're headed to maybe a more peaceful and tranquil time in your life. And if things have been kind of rocky or bumpy or busy, or you've been feeling overwhelming, I feel like there is a little bit of a shift coming in here for you, whether it's for the short term, for the long term, just bringing you that nice, quieter, more tranquil kind of energy, which, let's face it, we could all use every once in a while, even if it's just a few days of peace. But embrace the energy of tranquility, and you can make that happen for yourself. But this is a wonderful new moon. Set those intentions, set those goals, believe in your power, believe in your magic, okay? But you could be meeting new love. You could have new money coming in. You could have something blossoming for you here at this time. You're going to be opening the door to a new job, or maybe just feeling like a whole new you. Whatever it is, the new is all surrounding you. I thank you for watching, Aquarius. Good luck with your new moon. Again, happy birthday. And we're going to move on to Pisces. Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. This is happening in your 12th astrological house, which actually your house. So you should feel very at home in this energy. Of course, your ruler, Neptune, is here as well. And pay attention to your dreams, man. Your 12th house. Your 12th house can certainly be about endings. Okay. So there could be something that you are leaving behind because you're getting ready to start anew tomorrow. We are, of course, not too far away from your birthday and from your astrological new year. Okay. So this is the 12th house energy is about getting prepared for a new beginning, getting prepared for a new tomorrow, kind of reflecting and thinking, what do I need to leave behind? What do I need to embrace? Where am I going? So you could have some big questions that you're asking right around this new moon. But of course, this can certainly be mystical and magical for you. It can bring in some healing energy for you, highly spiritual for you guys here as well. Great time to meditate, light a candle, engage in some spiritual practice, maybe try something new to infuse in your spiritual practice here as well, right? Maybe something that you've never tried before, something maybe you've been afraid to try before. You're like, I don't know, it's kind of a little bit out there for me, but maybe you're like, okay, yeah, no, you know what? I kind of think I'm going to do that now. So you could certainly be expanding your horizons there. But I do feel like here you need to pay very close attention to your dreams, your signs, symbols, synchronicities, all kinds of things, because could certainly be a little bit of magic in the air for you at this new moon. But at the very least, set some intentions for a new tomorrow. Set some intentions for a new beginning, a fresh start, or even those improvements in your life, right? We're looking at the future here, and you are knocking at your birthday, right? So your astrological new year. So what do you need to let go of? What do you need to put an end to? Whether it's something that you do, or whether it's something about other people, okay? There's some change ahead for you guys, all right? We want you to embrace that in the best of ways, okay? But believe in your magic to create your dreams come true, all right? Follow the power of your dreams, the power of your intentions. It's very strong for you. And we have mindful. So full moon on this particular card. Okay, we've got a little bit of witchy magic with a little bit of black cat there. So remember the power of your magic, okay? But be mindful of where you set your intentions, where you put your energy. Whatever you focus on, whatever you envision, you can create. And we want to make sure that you are envisioning and creating and attracting towards you the things you want, not the things you don't want. So don't waste your time on the things you don't want, okay? Because we don't want that to come in, okay? We want to amplify the energy of the things that you want to come to fruition or expand and grow into your world, into your life. So focus on the positive people and relationships, the dream job that you might have, or the dream house that you might have, whatever it happens to be for you. Focus on those good things, okay? And then trust in the universe. Trust that things are happening for you behind the scenes, and be ready for some action, okay? So just be very mindful of that. We can also practice mindfulness throughout our day, and we do everything that we do is with intention. We're not operating on battery power. We're not on autopilot. So be mindful in your day-to-day, right? And live that life there with a sense of purpose. And you will feel things shift in a very interesting way for yourself, because you'll automatically be more present and more focused. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I thank you for watching. Good luck in this new moon. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.